When my daughters married, they took their husbands' surnames, a once prominent tradition that has weakened over the past several decades. Taking their husbands' names did not stop them from being my daughters. It just made it a little more difficult for strangers to identify them as such. I know sons who have, upon marriage, taken their wives' surnames rather than the reverse. Is this to better identify with a spouse, or an attempt to disguise their origins? One cannot tell. Names and titles are generally considered methods for identification and recognition. The title doctor conveys recognition of an advanced level of educational attainment. The name Rockefeller has become synonymous with wealth, Kennedy with political power. Titles can also be used to obfuscate and mislead. In the financial industry, this happens all the time. Mutual funds that perform poorly over consecutive years often change their names to distance themselves from their own histories. The self-regulatory body for the brokerage industry was called the National Association of Securities Dealers, or NASD, until brokers began to fall out of favor, whereupon they changed their name to FINRA, removing the words securities and dealers from their title altogether. Salespeople for brokerage and insurance companies also use titles to mislead. For example, one advertisement I recently read referred to a, quote, portfolio manager's designations and registrations, end quote, citing a series of half a dozen numbered accomplishments, Series 7, Series 24, Series 31, etc. These FINRA registrations are in fact licenses to sell various types of securities. That makes the portfolio manager, in fact, the registered representative or salesperson for a brokerage firm, not apparently what they want to communicate with any clarity. Some of my favorite misleading names include the parkway upon which we drive and the driveway upon which we park, Greenland which is icy and Iceland which is greener, and the tufted titmouse, which one might expect to find nibbling cheese beneath the kitchen table, but is more likely to be seen flying to and from the bird feeder. If you have misleading names of your own that you'd like to share, please post them to my blog for all to enjoy.